Welcome to AirKey. This screencast informs you about the most important functions and shows you how to commission the system. You require an AirKey locking component, a smartphone, AirKey Keycredits, a PC with internet access, and a valid email address. That's all. First things first, install the AirKey app. Download the AirKey app from the Google Play Store or App Store and install it on your smartphone. Search for EVVA AirKey to find the app. Then continue to registration. Go to airkey.evva.com and click AirKey Registration. Complete all highlighted fields. Confirm the terms and conditions as well as EULA. Click Register and then select Complete Registration. Your data will now be sent to EVVA. In this process, your data is saved in line with the data protection regulations. Within a few minutes, you will receive an email containing a customer number and username. Click the link in the email and you'll be taken back to AirKey Online Administration. Now, specify your password. You have now successfully completed the registration process. After having logged in, you're in the online administration of your master key system. Keycredits are required to assign new or change existing access authorizations. Two different types of keycredits are available. Firstly, quantity credits to be able to carry out a certain number of changes to authorizations. And secondly, time-based credit to make an unlimited number of changes within a certain period. You can flexibly top up additional credits at any time in the Top Up Credits section of the AirKey Online Administration. In addition to the option of granting access to persons using key tags or cards, you can also authorize smartphones using the Send a Key function. For this purpose, click the corresponding button, search for a user you've already created, or select Create New. After having completed the mandatory fields and click Next, a text message is immediately sent to the corresponding user, containing a link with the registration code for the AirKey app. Please note that the procedure differs depending on whether Android or iOS is used. The user can then select Register to add the smartphone to the new master key system. You can optionally define a PIN. This PIN will in future be required to lock or unlock locking components and boost the security of your master key system. You can then create the desired authorizations for this smartphone in the online administration. The smartphone must be set to maintenance mode to be able to add AirKey components to your master key system. For this purpose, click the Details tab, tick Maintenance Mode, and save this setting. This smartphone is now authorized to add AirKey components to your master key system. Now use your smartphone to open the AirKey app. We will now add a locking component to your system. For this purpose, you require the smartphone in maintenance mode and a locking component in factory state. Select Connect to Component in the top right of the AirKey app to establish an NFC connection. Hold the smartphone to the locking component, which will indicate the completed communication process by flashing and beeping. Select Connect in the AirKey app in the menu next to the locking component to establish a Bluetooth connection. You must touch lock cylinders beforehand to activate them. Click Add. Now assign a designation to the locking component to subsequently be able to uniquely identify them in the system. If the process was started by an NFC connection, once again hold the smartphone to the component and wait until the confirmation message appears. If the process was started by a Bluetooth connection, the smartphone automatically connects to the locking component at which the process was triggered. If the connection is not established automatically, once again touch the cylinder to activate it. Your component now forms part of your master key system. Now, for instance, we would like to assign an access authorization for the main entrance to Miss Tenant. Drag the desired locking component to the grey field, select the desired authorization, and save this setting. Click Create Authorization and then Create Medium to confirm the change to the authorization, and use one key credit. Note that key tags or cards must subsequently be updated to be granted access. For this purpose, use smartphones or optional coding stations. After having been updated, Ms. Tennant's access medium is ready to be used. This is evident in the AirKey online administration by a green tick after the corresponding component. Hold the access medium or your smartphone to the locking component to lock or unlock the locking component using NFC. Select the desired locking component within range in the AirKey app to unlock a component using Bluetooth. The lock cylinder must have previously been activated by having touched it. Initially, the component flashes blue to indicate a connection. Locking components only indicate successful unlocking processes once a green light and a sound are emitted. You can now lock or unlock. It is now possible to add access media or smartphones, users, as well as locking components and assign access authorizations. From now on, you can act flexibly, on the go, and be at the forefront of the trend. EVVA wishes you plenty of secure freedom with AirKey. Access to security.